I don't know if it says we're going live. Remember like the last
I don't remember the last time we podcasted.
no, but like the last couple of times, didn't it like bomb out on us a couple times and stuff?
Maybe
A couple times, a couple times.
a couple times.
Maybe a couple times, maybe a couple times ago. I feel like there's a couple. God, I can't stop saying it. A couple times ago.
Oh, I just
There's a.
I just jumped in and I just hear the.
Oh God.
No.
Anyway, I
Yeah.
don't you remember like towards the end of the last time we were doing this, like we had some problems where like the thing would just cut out and we'd have to stop and start it again.
Yeah.
Nah,
I do
you
remember.
no, you
That only
don't.
happened, I feel like that's only happened like once though.
I felt like it happened like the last couple times. Couple times?
I don't know.
Maybe the last
No.
couple times?
Couple times.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Oh hey Michael. Wait. Yeah. Michael. You said 2 seconds. I said we started, so we've already started.
Oh, have we done the theme?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hello,
Michael's
Michael.
here. I'll do it right now.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I got it.
Welcome to Pro Football Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
Deuce Nation, we're back.
Hey. Back
Hey.
again. We've done it.
It's been a while. Mike is saying we got to shake the rust off, and we do. It has been a
Yeah.
long time since we had a podcast. Welcome, Jesse. I'm so glad to see you again. I'm really glad you agreed to the podcast.
Yeah,
Not that
you-
you're apprehensive.
No, it's just, it's good. We're doing it. It's fantastic
kinda-
to see you as well.
Yeah, I like threw it at you like last night. I was like, "Hey, man, you want a podcast?"
And then
And-
today I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Fine.
What'd you say?
Oh, I said, which is fine.
Oh yeah, Nicholas.
Yeah. Me? Who me? So I bought a bottle of
Buffalo Trace?
nefarious. It's called Nefarious Bourbon. It's pretty good. It's like surprise. It's a little sweet. It's supposed to be smoky, but it's good. Like I don't think it's as good as Cedar Ridge, but it's pretty good. What about you,
We're-
man? What are you
we're-
drinking?
We're not sponsored by Cedar Ridge. Oh, me, you ask?
You, buddy.
I did a little something a little special. And I got me a little bit of, I got Italia Roscato Sweet
Oh.
Red. That
Look
I'm
at
gonna, that is the closest I could get to Balator Champagne. And in tradition, I'm going to drink it straight out the bot.
As you should.
Indeed.
Oh, there he goes.
It's pretty good. I don't usually like red wine, but it's a sweet red.
Yeah.
And-
So is it carbonated?
No,
Oh, okay.
I had it once at, I don't know. There's this like, we were visiting this. We were in town once, and there's like this little Italian bistro. Like, I don't know. Anyway, it's called the Olive Garden, and like they had samples. They gave me. And they gave me a sample, a little bit of this business, and I
Oh my god. Holy shit, that was fucking hilarious. A little Italian bistro. No, it's called Olive Garden.
whatever. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I mean, food was great, and I felt like family when I was there.
Oh, we're off to a strong start.
Apologies to anyone watching this that sees my glasses glaring
Oh, dude,
stuck back at you.
I've mentioned
Instead of my
before, but
face.
I fucking love your podcast. Yeah, I love your glasses, man.
Thanks.
Like I love the blue frames, and every time I see them, I wonder if you made them on your 3D printer.
No, I didn't. I should see if I could make some. It's like I'd have to fit them somehow to the frame or the lenses, but yeah, I'll check it out. Maybe I could make some of those like wild thing, like Ricky Vaughn with the skull in the middle.
Yes, dude, I thought you were gonna do that. You were talking about doing that last
Well,
year.
I made the skull and crossbones, and I just
Yeah,
stuck it
put
on
it on those.
my glasses. But,
Yeah, put on those, baby. You should get like hot pink. Do the hot pink skull and crossbones so it matches our volley.
Oh, yeah, I could do that to sunglasses. I should do that. Nick, your home office there looks a little bit different than normal.
Oh, maybe a little. I moved houses, Jesse.
Right? What?
What? It's also why I can smoke on the webcam because now I live in Illinois, where
Hey,
it's
that's
legal.
legal. That's
It
legal
sure
over
is.
there. That's weird. Is that why you're there?
It is not ugly. It's not the reason.
It's not why I'm here.
It's been
but like I mean,
it's probably I mean, it's one of the explanations why we probably haven't podcasted in so long.
right.
is
We've been
so much
busy.
shit going on.
Yeah, there's been a lot of crap going on. But like that's fantastic. I haven't even seen it yet because I offered to help move and you didn't. You asked Mike and not me, and he said, "I don't think Jesse can hack it." And,
Well, I mean, like,
I would have. Yeah, sure. I would have sweat all over everything. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
Which,
I mean,
get what
in
you
my
pay
defense-
for.
my defense, I pretty much just like sat there while Mike did all the heavy lifting and moving. So, like,
Yeah, but I
Mike,
could have done that.
but Mike's just such a good friend. He doesn't even question. He's like carrying a fridge on his back. He's like, "Where do you want it, best friend?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it." And it doesn't matter.
We weren't supposed to take that.
I just bought a McDonald's. It was great.
Mike, that was supposed to stay in the other place.
That was a good time. I'm super appreciative of Mike's help because I really needed another person to help me heavy lift.
Absolutely, yeah. That moving sucks, dude.
It
But
does.
I'm glad you got it all done, and it looks like you got some stuff up, and you got a nice little place there. I wish, I hope someday to come see it.
Yeah, man.
But I'm not really invited, but that's fine.
Yeah. You're always invited, man. Chris is actually coming to stay the night on Saturday. We're gonna go see Black Adam in theater,
Ah, yeah.
and then he's gonna come here and hang out. We've got Mike viewing us. So, Michael,
Too.
what are you drinking, brother?
Oh,
We
yeah.
just like he's
Yeah.
gonna respond.
Well, that's fine. No, he just responded to something. So, and that was exactly at 9:06 p.m., which is exactly what time it is right now. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
hell yeah!
He's drinking that Natterday.
You know that motherfucker.
So, Jesse, would you like to explain to the people what this Natterday is?
So I was at Fairway grocery stores the other day in my local township, and I was walking through the produce area, and all of a sudden I saw like just stacks and stacks of 30 packs of Natural Light Natterday Red, White, and Blueberry, which I believe is like a blueberry lemonade flavor. There's 30 packs stacked on each other, and they were only $10 for a 30 pack. So I'm like,
That's insane.
I don't even give a shit if it sucks. I'm getting it. And it's actually pretty good, and I haven't even ever refrigerated any. I just like drink it straight out of the can. And it's pretty good unrefrigerated, actually. So,
Well, you're probably getting to the point of the year where it's kind of like, what, 40, 50 degrees in your garage, so it's
Yeah.
probably not.
yeah, so I probably refrigerate it.
Yeah.
So, for all of you who haven't been clued in on what's going on with Bush Apple, we have some sorry news there where Bush Apple is no longer going to be produced. So,
Ever?
get it while you can. Nah, apparently.
Wow.
Idiots.
What are you gonna do, man?
It must suck to must suck to like money. you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently they don't like money. I guess I don't know.
What cat just yelled?
It's the kids. The kids are sleep up till 9 o'clock nowadays, so it's past.
Oh, the
their
kids
bedtime.
are up.
Yeah, but they're up running around screaming.
Oh, man. See, they're just getting older, and they get to stay awake longer.
Yeah, that's how it goes. You know what? Like, I remember when I was a kid, like 9 o'clock was like the time I had to be home. Like, even in high school. Until I was like, come on,
Yeah.
come on. They're like, all right, 9:30.
Yeah, I think 9:30 was probably one of the latest times I could stay up.
Yeah, well. Oh, um,
Yeah.
I had another question to ask you, but I want to kind of talk about football a little bit.
Oh, I think that's the reason why we're here.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not even being a weirdo about it. I just like, yeah, I mean, I actually kind of want to talk football.
I know. So much has happened since, like, I'm just gonna let people know we're not gonna cover
No.
hardly anything that's happened.
No,
We're just
no,
gonna talk.
no.
I didn't do
talking-
anything, Jesse.
Yeah, me neither, and I always do. Like,
Perfect.
here's two things, or here's at least one thing, right? I thought we're pretty much already almost to the trade deadline. It's like next week, I think.
Yeah,
We're like
We're-
halfway through the season.
week 7, man.
It's nuts. Like there was bye week starting last week. The Vikings are on a bye week this week. Like there's, and we still haven't. So, disclaimer for everybody listening or watching. We had volleyball season, and usually we were like, oh, we'll just podcast on Thursday and we'll volleyball on Wednesday. And we decided that we didn't want to die.
Would
So
have been too much drinking.
So we kind of had to cool off on the podcast for a while.
Well, did it help that we were like partying so late on volleyball Wednesdays, and then like last week, I even thought I was out late till 11, and you guys were there until fucking midnight. So it's just
Yeah.
like we couldn't do that. And like, and we also kind of started a little Thursday night football Zoom thing, which has been a lot of fun. And
I
I've
was
enjoyed-
there once.
Well, you can join us again tomorrow, man.
I know.
Jones has been joining us. Mike's
Oh, yeah.
there. Scott's there every week. Alicia jumps on. Emily jumps on. It's been great, man.
Oh no, I don't know what place we ended up in volleyball. I went there to go get our money because I was in the area early on Monday, I think, and she said she hadn't done it yet. But then she sent me a message, I think last night, saying that the money is done, so we can go anytime. Maybe I'll stop by tomorrow or something.
The money is done.
Money's done. The money.
For those of you who didn't see Mike's message, he asked if he knew if Jesse knew what place we got in volleyball.
Yeah, I guess I could have done that for reference.
That's why I'm here, man. I got you.
Oh, but that brings me to my point, which is completely unrelated to this. We should maybe do like mid jacks or mid jacks.
Oh, like this week or
Yeah.
next week? Oh,
Like this week, because we didn't even get to do our pre jacks. So like we're kind of doing a brunch of jacks, if you will.
Jacks.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that could be bad. I mean, like I could try to just wing it.
Well, I'm just winging. I don't have anything.
Yeah, that's true. I've watched not a lot of football this year, but I'm getting back. I'm getting back into it.
I've watched some, and I feel like I've watched enough, excuse me, to have an idea, maybe. So that's something we could do, if you wanted to.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Well, I'm not gonna make. I don't think we're gonna make picks. You don't want to make picks, do you?
I don't give a shit.
I guess we could make picks. I don't
Hey man, I'm kind of just here, like I figured I was gonna be tonight anyway, and I might as well drink and Zoom and chat with you, buddy.
Here's something that I want to talk to you about specifically,
Okay.
So, for those of you who are not aware of what's going on, week 2 was it? Dak went down again.
Week 1.
Week 1 with an injury, and ever since then, the backup Cooper Rush has been playing kind of lights out good. He's
No, he
like
hasn't.
he's probably like Joe Montana. He's probably
No.
he's
No,
playing
no.
he's playing kind of like Josh Allen Jr. right
He
now.
has a
I would
decent
say.
completion rating, but it's only because he throws it like 10 to 15 times a game because they've leaned on the run and the defense has stepped up. But for some reason, this past week, they were like, you know what? Let's have Cooper Rush throw it a bunch and then show the world that he's garbage. And then we can appreciate Dak again. I was talking to a buddy of mine. He thinks that the Cowboys did it on purpose. Had Cooper Rush throw it a bunch of times for a ego boost, for like a confidence boost for Dak, and to kind of show everybody that there isn't a quarterback controversy.
Rusty Dackelford.
Yes, not that Dak week 1 looked like shit. So I don't know what kind of Dak we're gonna get.
You know, I don't know though. I mean, your defense, your defense is playing balls to the wall.
Our defense is very good. It's so good.
I mean, they're playing real. I mean, they're playing lights out. They're one of the best defenses in the league, probably. The
Yeah,
problem,
it'd help if we had a fucking offense.
right, and you should move on from
Zeke. Yep.
Let Tony Pollard take over.
Yep.
You know how much money you could save by switching to Geico?
But like the Cowboys can't really know who's going to trade for Zeke.
Roughly
So
15%.
we're just going to lose money. Stop it.
No, think about how much money you would save though if you didn't have Zeke on your roster anymore and didn't have Dak on your roster anymore.
Yeah, but what quarterback would play? Like I wouldn't want Cooper Rush over Dak.
Cooper Rush.
No, I said I wouldn't.
Yeah, but Cooper Rush though.
No, he's not good enough to be a starter. He proved that on Sunday.
You have what? Well, you have what? 4 wins. You're 4-2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's one of the best teams in the NFL, and you lost to the best team in the NFL statistically.
Stop it. Okay. Stop it.
And the Vikings are 5-1, and they also have only lost to them, to the Eagles.
The Vikings are 5-1.
Yeah, dude.
Whoa! I thought they had lost way more games than that.
No, somehow, some way, they've been able to string together 3 in a row. They beat Green Bay week 1.
Yep.
They lost to the Eagles, I think, week 2. Or maybe it was week 3. Anyway, they lost to the Eagles, and then they won against the Lions, the Bears, and the Dolphins.
Okay.
So, I mean, we're not looking at, like, hyper quality people here, but a win is a win. And we're sitting atop the NFC North with a sizable lead.
Yeah. The Packers and Bears suck, and the Lions are still just the Lions.
I mean, I think that what is Green Bay? They're like 3-3 now.
Have they even won 3 games? Oh no, I'm thinking the Broncos.
I'm
Broncos
making
are just
myself, I'm making myself look stupid. Oh, the Broncos are. I'm sorry, jump set, but the Broncos are bad. They're just
They're very bad. I don't understand why Nathaniel Hackett got the coaching job. They paid Russell Wilson way too much money after giving up the farm for him.
right. I mean, he's playing with an injury. I heard because I was watching the Monday Night Football game or whatever, and they said that he has a torn lat.
I thought he has a hammy. Like he just got a hamstring injury.
No, I thought he was playing. He's been playing with a torn lat.
Oh man, I forgot Sammy Watkins was on the Packers roster.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I mean, Packers paid Aaron Rodgers too much money, and let's not even get into Aaron Rodgers in general because he's off the deep end. and it's just fantastic that everyone else sees it now, and it's not just me and you, it's
Yeah.
everyone.
I do love that. I'm pretty sure no one in the world likes Aaron Rodgers anymore, and it's fantastic.
Sure, he can be a good football player, but he's proven a lot in recent years that he's just not a good person, which is
Yeah, I mean,
hilarious.
I mean, so far he's better than a previous Packers quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, they do like to have Jay offs at quarterback. Apparently,
So does this mean Aaron Rodgers is going to play for the Vikings in a couple of years?
everyone says that, and it only happened the one time. He has to
Yeah.
first go to the Jets, show his wiener to a reporter, and then we'll think about picking him up.
Man, do you know if that happened today, he probably would never have gotten signed anywhere else. Like the fucking.
um, Deshaun Watson,
Oh God, never
lest
mind. I'm
lest we
sorry.
forget. And
Oh,
and speaking of the devil, he has another person came out and like
yeah,
accused him of it too. So, what do you get? 6 games?
11.
Oh,
They revised, so he got 6, and
oh,
then
that's right.
and then Goodell in the NFL was like, I think you guys need to reconsider this or whatever, and then he got 11.
So who handed it down to him?
Like
Because I thought he was like I thought Goodell was the hammer.
it was, but I think it was a special. Someone might have to correct me, but I thought it was like a special counsel or like the investigator. Like it wasn't actually Goodell.
Oh, and then
It was
until he
like
was like,
whoever looked into it recommended 6 games, and that's what he got originally. And then obviously there was the big outlash of like and like, hey, he sexually assaulted 26 people and he only got 6 games and he got paid 200 some $1 million guaranteed. What the fuck? The NFL is a gross and icky place.
yeah, it's it can be that way for sure. I mean, if you're you know a red oh sorry a commander
Oh God. I
perhaps.
that whole thing. So last week they broke that news that Dan Snyder had a PI investigate some general managers and he had all this dirt on it. I was so invested at that point. Like I wanted to know what dirt there was because you know that they've all had like a party with Jeffrey Epstein where there was coke and 14-year-olds everywhere. Like that shit has happened. And I want to know what Jerry Jones has done. But now fucking everything's reversing and everybody's like, no, nothing. And Dan Snyder's like, no, I didn't hire anybody. We've got nothing. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, well, someone came out and said like, yeah, we all hate Dan Snyder. It was like an
Jim Irsay,
anonymous.
right?
What's that? Oh, I don't know if it
Jim
was Jim
Irsay.
Irsay. I heard it was like anonymous. Someone said
Okay.
like, everyone hates Dan Snyder, and then then apparently, um, Robert Kraft and Jerry Jones got into it, and Jerry Jones told Robert Kraft not to fuck with him.
Yeah, it's all like I read that shit. I'm like, this is all just wealthy white dudes having a fucking penis measuring competition.
Oh yeah,
Like I've got more money than you. Don't fuck with me. All these guys need to be brought down. That's why like I hate Dan Snyder, but I want him to scorch the fucking league. Like take all of these assholes down.
that'd be fun.
It would be so fun.
I mean, it would destroy football.
Eh, there's other things. I mean, football is destroying the brains of many. So like whatever, I guess.
Yeah,
And knees and ankles.
head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yep. Head, shoulders, knees, and turf toes.
He's done it.
He did.
He's done it.
Really did. Oh, man, so much has happened. Tua almost died, and he's like back at practice. I guess Tua might start this next week,
Yeah.
which seems stupid.
Yeah, Tua got smoked 3 weeks ago now, and he stood up and stumbled around for a while until someone's like, "Oh, I think he should probably come out of the game." He came out of the game, and then went back into the game,
Yeah.
finished it. People went crazy. He played the next game, got sacked and knocked out again, and people were just going absolutely bonkers, as they should, because you say you have you say you're trying to protect your players, but I mean, I guess maybe not when the game's on the line. I don't fucking know.
Dude, he got hit so bad that his hands now are like him is a description for how people are when they get hurt in like games. Like I was at a basketball game, someone ran into another. It was like on a scale of 0 to 2, where are you right now? And it's because Tua got fucked up.
He
And
said he
after 3 weeks, he's just gonna play again. Like what the fuck?
he said he doesn't remember the hit.
Yeah,
Like
messed up.
like I read that today that he's like, yep, don't remember the hit. I'm like,
So this is actually good. We should get Michael here on the Zoom call because he's our resident concussion expert. So we should have him talk with us about concussions and the toll they take. You know, though I've never seen Mike miss a beat. Those concussions ain't got shit on him.
yeah, because you weren't there. Oh wait, you were there for one.
I've been there for one. I haven't been there. I wasn't there for the one that he got rocked with a ball.
No, it was someone's elbow.
Oh yeah. So Mike said, "Yeah, man, I always lose a good 10 or 20 seconds on impact." Oh, poor bastard. Hey, man,
Jeez.
I couldn't even tell. You're sharp as a fucking cat, right?
Well, yeah, he's good to go. Ugh. Ugh. It's 2 times I've heard a sickening crack come off of Michael's skull.
I'm sorry to laugh.
I don't like it. It is. Ugh. Those sounds stay with me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I vividly remember the times that I've seen Mike take headers. Got your back, Mike. We'll always be there for
Yeah,
you.
we always be there for you, Michael.
Now-
Good lord.
Mike said, "Sorry if you're scared, man."
No one's scared. No one's.
Word.
I'm not scared. I'm a man. Anyway, so Robbie Anderson, baby, went
Yes.
crazy, or his coach went crazy, but he was talking a bunch of shit on the sidelines in the middle of a game.
I think he did that because he wanted traded.
Probably, and then so the in the middle of the game, the coach who is taking
will.
over for a fired Matt Rule, by the way, of the Carolina Panthers, told him to get the frig out, and so then next day he got traded to the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think that's a win-win for everybody.
Well, now the Cardinals are gonna get Robbie and DeAndre Hopkins back on the same game, or not back.
Yeah.
I mean, like they're gonna.
Yeah, they're both playing Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, really? Thursday?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm kind of surprised Robert Anderson baby is gonna play on Thursday because he wouldn't know the playbook at all.
Are they gonna just put him out there as a decoy or what?
Probably. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I think he wanted to be a Panther last year. And then this year, as soon as that they were showing interest in Baker Mayfield, I don't think he wanted to be a Panther anymore. And then he just didn't do shit this season. So I think he did that because he knew it would get traded. Because he was one of the names that was getting thrown around from the Panthers that would get traded, like him and Christian McCaffrey, who apparently might get traded.
Yeah, and I mean they probably do need to clean a little bit of house and start over again. And he was probably just effing around, you know.
I don't know.
Until they traded him.
Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. I didn't watch a lot of football this weekend, but I did see that, and that was kind of cool.
Yeah,
Kind of like watching players lose their shit on head coaches.
it's kind of fun. I saw that all too often with like people and Mike Zimmer last year.
Hey, I just got a text from Emily saying she's watching, but she can't chat because she's not signed on. Hey, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
I got some shit on my shirt. Uh, so we've got some viewers now. If you're watching, what are you drinking? I know
Yeah.
Mike's drinking the Natterday, Jesse's drinking the red wine. I'm drinking the Nefarious straight bourbon. Probably gonna kill it, and I shouldn't because tomorrow would suck.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Ooh, I like this. I didn't read this. Embrace the darker side of life. Nefarious Spirits provides all the fuel you'll need for your next dastardly deed. With a smooth flavor and sultry sensibility, Nefarious prides itself on wickedly good whiskeys. So I wonder what
Oh.
dastardly deeds I'm gonna get up to after this.
I don't know. Hey, Scott's on.
Hey, Scotticus, what
What's
is
up,
up? What is up?
Golly, what else has happened? Golly.
Golly.
Well,
Yeah, no, that was better. I got a hey dudes from Emily. Hey dudes.
Hey, dude.
Oh, here's a change from last podcast season. I now drink bourbon neat.
Oh.
I ditched the ice.
Oh, so every time I went and got you ice cubes, you were pissed off at me?
No, no, no. So like I don't mind ice from time
Why
to
so
time.
mad all the time at
I
me?
do
You know,
that-
I could have just not, you know. And in
No.
fact, it was extra work for me to do that. And so
I know.
so now
I
it was extra work
appreciate-
for me to have you mad at me,
I
basically.
really did appreciate the ice. But I've been drinking it straight, so I nursed it a little longer. Because when I was putting it with ice, I was fucking pounding that stuff like Mike's mom. It was insane. I couldn't get enough.
He's done it.
Sorry, Michael.
Hey, what do you think the Panthers are gonna do when Sam Darnold is returning from IR?
Dude, I don't know. I bet because there's gonna be like a quarterback competition, but all the quarterbacks on the roster are horrible.
I mean, well, think about this. So they just played PJ Walker because Baker Mayfield was injured, and if Baker Mayfield continues to be injured, then obviously they're gonna start Sam Darnold. And if Sam Darnold starts playing and plays, I don't know, competently well, are they gonna switch it back to Baker Mayfield? I mean, the only reason that they even have Baker is because, I mean, wasn't it because Sam Darnold got injured in the first place?
I mean, Sam Darnold wasn't really good at all last year. Jesse, fix him. Fix him. I know for a fact. I know for a fact you hate that when people have their glasses like that.
What do you mean, Nicholas? I do hate that. It just makes me want to go push up your fucking glasses.
I know.
I don't know why. It shouldn't bother me. We could go through fresh power rankings
Okay.
because I feel like that's something we should do considering we haven't done anything all season.
Got to bring back Jake Delhomme.
Delhomme, Jake the Snake. Nah, they'd still lose. So, dead last is the Panthers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Houston Texans,
Also makes sense.
Chicago Bears.
So, like, I still don't think the Texans should have fired their head coach, but I mean, like, last year anyway.
No,
But
I
yeah,
don't think so either.
Like, it's not surprising. Like, I don't hear shit about the Texans
Well,
ever.
they got Lovey Smith, so
Yeah.
that's good, right? I guess no, it's not. I only hear about them because of Damian Pierce, the rookie, who's doing pretty well.
Yeah,
The running back.
I don't hear shit about them.
The Bears are next, and everyone was going crazy about their orange helmets and jerseys that they wore, and it was the first time they've worn orange helmets in the existence of their franchise, which I was like, ooh, cool.
Yeah.
They lost.
Yep.
Justin Fields can be good. I've seen him like play real good, but also I've seen him just like their team isn't very good. So
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have an offense around him.
right,
The
I mean,
offensive line isn't very good. The run game is okay. It's pretty decent
yeah,
between Cliff Herbert and David Montgomery,
right.
but like no offensive weapons. Cole Kmet is just mediocre now.
I mean,
Darnell
Darnell,
Mooney.
Darnell Mooney. Yeah, I mean, they're not really helping him out very much.
Uh-uh.
So it kind of sucks to see, but at the same
I
time,
know
they're
they're
division
just gonna
rivals. So
they're gonna ruin another quarterback's history
I
or future.
mean, it's like I said, division rival. I can't be too upset about it. But
You gotta pity them a little.
I do. Uh, it's it's also kind of funny to see that, like, we really wanted Justin Fields, and
Oh.
we didn't get him. Like, we were gonna trade up, and then all of a sudden the Bears traded up to get him in the draft, and then we have what we have going on now. Would he be any better in the Viking system?
I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, our offensive line still sucks. So then we have the Commanders
Ugh.
at 2-4. We're gonna have a slew of 2-4, I think here. Pittsburgh Steelers, Lions are 1-4, but they're rated higher than the Steelers or the
Man, I really thought the
Commanders.
Lions had won more games.
Yeah, 1-4. The Lions are still the Lions.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch them on Hard Knocks, and I started to think to myself, oh, maybe they got something here. But no.
Man, I really thought they had won more than one. That's disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're still pretty close from what I remember of their games, which I guess I don't remember that many of them, but like they're still pretty close in their games, but
Yeah, but
still losing.
I don't know. I don't know. They're
Didn't-
never gonna be good.
Who was it that they? Oh God, who was it that they took really deep? Was it the Seahawks or was it the Eagles? Like they had this like 45-point game. So I saw a stat today saying that the Lions still have the most offensive points in the NFC North, but they're dead last in the division. It's weird. Raiders are next. Broncos, Browns.
Man, I would have put the Broncos further down on the list. They are really bad.
Yeah,
Uh,
I feel the problem with them too is that I feel like they have the talent. I mean, I think maybe I don't know, like they just when you watch them, it's like painful.
Yeah, they should be a good team, but their offensive line is not good, and Russell Wilson sucks now.
Well, I mean, maybe that's the whole deal with him is he needs an offensive line that can hold off people for fucking 5 minutes while he runs around like crazy.
Yeah, he hasn't had a good offensive line in years.
Yeah. So at 23, we have the Cardinals, who kind of suck this year. The Saints after them. Oh, that's who the Vikings. That's the other Vikings win in London town. Jacksonville after them. They're 2-4.
Wow. Look at Jacksonville up there super high compared
Yeah.
to what they normally are.
Yeah, and they're only 2-4. They're at 21 and they're only 2-4. Seattle with Geno Smith are 3-3 and they're number 20.
I'm fairly pleased with the Geno Smith story here.
Yeah, I am as well. I think he's doing pretty freaking good for what he's got to work with down
Yeah.
there. Falcons at 19 with Marcus Mariota. Was that racist?
Yeah. It wasn't racist. It was just may have been a tad offensive, but I don't know.
I think it's fine. Green Bay at 18. Green Bay at 18. We're getting into the middle of the road here. So Green Bay is in the below average at 3-3.
Oh, fuck them. I love
They
it.
just got beat by the Jets 27-10. And then we have the Dolphins, who were doing very well
Yeah.
until Tua went down.
Yep.
Then the Patriots, who are sitting at 3-3, and they're starting some crazy rookie named Bailey Zappi.
Well, did you see the shit that like Mac Jones isn't happy?
Why?
I guess Mac Jones is like I don't know. There apparently might be some like bullshit between him and Belichick. So like I don't know.
Well, he's still injured. I mean, that's the only reason that Zappi is playing in the first place is
Yeah.
because they got it wasn't it. So Mac Jones was starting. He got injured, and then wasn't it like one of those old fellas like Brian Hoyer or something that was backing him up?
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
got injured, and then this Zappi kid came in and was playing pretty well.
Good.
Whatever. If he's good, play him.
Yeah.
Maybe Mac Jones can go to Carolina or something.
Oh, is that going to be the team where people go to die?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, career wise.
Right. 15 is the Los Angeles Rams that are the Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams that are sputtering at 3-3.
Yeah. That's too high for them. They're not very good, and I feel like their only missing piece is Andrew Whitworth.
You know, some things that occur to me as I'm looking through this and as I'm thinking about the teams in the NFL in general. There's not a lot of like good teams. There's just
No.
not. I mean,
No.
like this year has been crazy. The Colts are at 14, and I would consider the Colts to be a bad team.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Like this is middle of the road we're talking about, and the Colts are sitting there at 14 at 3-2-1, with Matt
Oh.
Ryan playing horribly.
I feel bad for Matt Ryan because
So do
like
I.
for some reason, the Colts offensive line isn't very good anymore. And
Well-
they used to be good. They were good last year.
Well, freaking, they have one of the best guards in the whole game. You know,
Quentin Nelson?
Quentin Nelson, yeah. Gary.
Gary
he
Nelson.
likes to be called Gary. Most people don't know that. I'm pretty close to him. But like, yeah, it's bizarre. Like, it's I don't know, whatever. The Jets. Okay, and we're continuing in
The
wacky
Jets
world.
are 13.
The Jets are 13 and they are 4-2.
Wow.
The Jets,
Good for the
like,
Jets.
as of at least the last 2, maybe 3 weeks, have been going bananas on people. Their defense
Honestly-
is going crazy.
I was and also like I was really impressed. Not really impressed. Like I was pleasantly surprised by Joe Flacco's performance as a starter for the first 4 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, and then Brees Hall, the
Oh,
running
yeah.
back, is amazing.
Yeah,
He's
Really
killing it.
good.
In fact, he's playing well. Brees
Yeah.
Hall was the guy from Iowa State, right?
Dude, I don't know.
I think he is.
Mike would
He's-
know.
I think he's the rookie from Iowa State, which is kind of cool.
We got a little shitty. It's fantastic. I love
In
it.
New York City. Okay, so 12 at 12, we have the Tennessee Titans. And I would consider the Tennessee Titans also to be kind of a bad team.
Yeah, I would say I agree. They're like there's not one part of that team that I think is good.
Derrick Henry. That's it.
Is he anymore? I mean, like
I think he still is.
But like everybody will just stack the box because Tannehill sucks now and they have no wide receivers.
Yeah. Exactly. But that doesn't mean he's bad. It just means that he has no supporting cast. I would take
Yeah.
him any day of the week.
That's true. I would take him over Zeke.
Yeah. So 11, we got San Francisco at 3-3. We're at 11. We're just outside the top 10, and we have a 3-3 team.
I do think that is actually a pretty good team and like just plagued with injuries. And Scott sent us that like report of years of injuries, and I don't know how to make any sense of it.
I don't know. I mean, have they had the same strength and conditioning coach or something? Is
Yeah, I
San
don't know.
Francisco plagued with BBJ in their drinking water?
Yeah, maybe. Also, it's been a
Maybe,
while
maybe.
since you've referenced the Baby J.
Yeah, I know. I had to bring her back.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
But I mean, and this is what I'm talking about. Excuse me. Since since when? And I know it's still pretty early in the season, but it's kind of not. We're like what 2 weeks out of the mid-season mark, and at number 11, there's a 3-3 team in the power
Yeah,
rankings, like a
yeah,
500
it seems odd.
team.
What's who's number 10?
Oh, I'll tell you right now. Tampa Bay Buccaneers also 3-3.
I would also say that the Bucks are not a good team right now.
They're better than some, but the crazy it's a 10.
Obviously.
It's a 10, top 10. We can't even get out of the top 10 without a 500 team.
Yeah.
This season's bananas. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Cincinnati Bengals are number 9 at 3-3.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah, I also didn't think that they were very good.
I didn't think they were very good either. They got shellacked. Didn't they get shellacked week 1?
Think so.
Or
Cowboys beat them.
yeah. Speaking of
Cooper
which,
Rush.
oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep surprising myself. The Ravens are also 3-3, and they're number 8.
I
Uh,
have they signed Deshaun Jackson,
Yep.
so it's all turning around.
Yeah, and I think that they've actually been playing very well. Or Lamar Jackson has been playing pretty well anyway, as far as I thought, but maybe not.
Like, but it's the same thing. He doesn't have a supporting cast. He's got Mark Andrews.
I think maybe we're starting to see like the cost of a good quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, like these quarterbacks demand all the money. I mean, like Lamar Jackson hasn't gotten his money, but Aaron
Oh, that's
Rodgers
true. He hasn't.
demanded all his money, and his top receiver is Alan Lazard. Like,
Iowa
the
State.
fuck is Alan Lazard?
He's from Iowa State.
Well, I mean, like for people like me that don't follow college football,
It's an Iowa State offensive takeover. Uh,
but I'm just saying, like
No, I
when you
get it.
sacrifice money for like into your quarterback for the rest of the talent around the team, like it shows. I don't know. It's not always year one, but it will show.
Yeah, it's like what you want to do is you want to draft an amazing quarterback that can play week 1 of his rookie season and be great and win you a Super Bowl within 4 years.
Yeah,
And then because by then you're gonna have to pay him, and after you pay him, then your team's gonna suck.
yeah.
Something's
So
got to be done. I think.
Since we've got Scott on here, I'm curious how he feels Jimmy Garoppolo is doing with Trey Lance injured. And since it's going to take a minute for him to respond because of the lag, would you like to continue, Jesse?
Yes, I would, and I'd also like to add on to a little bit of that by saying, if it were your choice, would you want Jimmy G as he is now with a little bit cheaper, or do you want to pay Trey Lance a fudge load of money? He hasn't done shit so far.
Yeah, but he's a rookie. They don't have to pay him shit for 3 or 4 years.
Right, but I mean, like, what about afterwards? I guess you can't really tell that. Anyway, number 7, Nicholas, is your Dallas Cowboys.
Oh,
Finally, our first 4-2 team at number 7. Our first team with a winning. We had to wait all the way up until number 7 in the power rankings to have a team with a winning schedule or with a winning
oh, that
record.
means the Giants are ahead of the fucking Cowboys.
Oh yeah, of course they are.
Ugh. So like, I just because you mentioned the Cowboys, I'm going to just speak to my team for a moment. I don't think that they are in a necessarily very good team. I think the Cowboys defense is very good. I think Dan Quinn is really good. I think Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy are jokes. I think that our team has no discipline. How like you just like Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is one of the best defensive players in the NFL right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just throwing that out there.
No,
But you stop someone and create a fourth down and then you knowingly taunt above him. Like, what the fuck? Like, no discipline, and it gives them a all new set of downs. Like, they were the reason I think the Cowboys lost to the Eagles was because of coaching and just a lack of discipline. And I think that's the Cowboys' biggest issue right now. And
Yeah.
I also think Dak has no confidence.
I mean, that does start with the coaching, right? Like in the weekly prep and just like being like, hey, fundamentals of the game, just play football. Don't be, doing all this other bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to be excited and everything. It's just that, and everyone celebrates, just, tone it down to a reasonable level. It's not too much to
flex
ask.
over somebody. Like, when was the last time someone flexed over someone? Come on, Micah. And then
he deserves it, though. He's good.
and also the Cowboys paid Zeke way too much money for him not to be producing. Like, he's not doing shit. Tony Pollard is outplaying Zeke.
Yeah, and he has for the last couple of years, or at least the
Yeah.
last year or so.
Since Mike McCarthy has started coaching the Cowboys, Tony Pollard has been a better running back because he fits his scheme better.
So, in response to your queries, Nicholas, Scott replied, Trey will be cheap on his second contract now. Jimmy is Jimmy. If you don't ask him to win you a game when the defense is too hurt, he's fine. Ask him to win, and he's not so great. I don't know about that second contract thing because we'll see what happens. And regarding injuries, Scott says as well, 3 different strength coaches. The injuries are just unexplainable bad luck. Probably bad karma from Jed York destroying the vibe when Harbaugh was there.
Scott will never let that go. Not never let it go. I get where he's coming from. Like, I do remember how much he was like ranting about the Jed York Harbaugh shit when that all went down. But I also agree with him because Harbaugh was treated unfairly.
Yeah, I mean, so was Cap. You guys have a running theme there of treating people horribly.
Yeah, man. So I guess just don't go play for the Niners. They suck. They'll treat you like shit and you'll get injured.
Yep, 3 straight NFC title games, he said. So, number 6 is the Chargers, who, to me, I feel like they're playing like balls.
Yeah.
And they're number 6 and they're 4-2, which I actually didn't know they had a winning record. I thought they would be not because they, like I said, I feel like they have not played very well.
I'm with you. I thought they were 2-4 or whatever. Like I didn't think they were very good. Like Herbert's taking a step back, and their defense isn't as good as people thought they were going to be.
Well, we've been talking about this, about how Denver isn't playing very well, although their defense is pretty good, I think.
Should be good.
They played Denver last week, and they won, but it was in overtime, 19-16. I mean, think about like the numbers that Herbert was putting up last year. He was nuts last year. So it's kind of wild. 5 is Nicholas's favorite team of all time, the New York Football Giants. They're 5-1.
Yeah,
With
I was
Brian
trying to figure out.
Dable coaching
I don't know.
talks.
I still don't think they're good. I think they've just gotten lucky. Like I think they've gotten 100% lucky. Watching them play the Cowboys, they look like shit. Like the Cowboys are the one team that's beat them.
Yeah, it's kind of wild to me.
I don't think they're good, but they keep beating teams.
Speaking of not good but keep beating teams, number 4, the Minnesota Vikings. I love that they're 5-1, and I love that people are putting them so high in power rankings, but have these people watched the games? These games to me are just painful to watch. and then all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, they'll just have a really like a amazing drive and score. I'm like, what? What's happening? Then they have this weird shell defense that just leaks like a sieve. Ugh.
Oh God,
Quarterback Kirk Cousins threw for just 175 yards against the Dolphins' pass defense that struggled much of 2022. And they won.
that's
12 of Dalvin Cook's 13 carries went for 24 yards, and then he broke one out for like 53. It was like 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. It was nuts. It was almost like Iowa because apparently our punter won like NFC Special Teams Player of the Month because he's been killing it out there. Our punter is actually pretty good. He's a rookie,
special teams win games, man.
I guess. I have a T-shirt that says so. Punting is winning. Like I said, it's just we got the shit kicked out of us by the Eagles, and the Eagles this year, even though you may disagree with me, the Eagles this year look pretty effing good. And if that's how we're gonna play against a team that is like a good team in the NFL this year, then I mean, our 5-1 record is paper thin.
I do think the Eagles look good. I don't think they are great because I do think the Cowboys could have beat them with a with Dak, who was like a confident Dak. I think the Cowboys could have beat them because like the Eagles play really well in the first half and then they just shit the bed in the second half, or shit the bed in the first half and play really well in the second half. They can't play a whole game.
Yeah.
I don't know. And also, Nick Sirianni, it looks like he is fucking stoned or hungover every game.
Yeah. Maybe.
Which I guess I should respect that, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Too much my thing.
He's stealing it. So at number 3, then we have and okay. So let's go back a step. Like I'm super happy that we're 5-1. Don't get me wrong. And we beat the Packers week 1, which is always awesome. It's just that I even described it earlier. We played the friggin' Lions, the Bears, the Packers, the Eagles, the Saints without Jameis Winston, and the Dolphins without Tua.
But that was a Teddy revenge game.
Yeah, but Teddy didn't start.
Oh yeah.
Teddy only played because Skylar. Is
White?
his name Skylar Thompson? I can't remember what his name is, but like I think his first name is Skylar. But like when he threw the ball, he smashed his thumb against a Vikings helmet and then had to go out. So Teddy came in, and then Teddy proceeded to get sacked many times.
Unfortunately. So Scott said Herbert had 50-something throws on Monday, no touchdowns. The Wilsons had negative 15 passing yards in the second half of the same game, and the kicker who won the game kicked 4 field goals after tearing his hamstring on an extra point.
Yeah, that was cool.
He kicked in the first quarter. That game was something.
Yeah, that was actually awesome because every time it was Hopkins, Dustin Hopkins, I think. Every time he kicked the ball, he would fall over. He would just fall onto his back because like his leg hurt so much. I'm like, good God. And so, it was fun. Number 3, the KC Chiefs at 4-2. Number 2, the Buffalo Bills at 5-1. Finally, we got to a team that I think is fucking awesome. I still think the Bills are fucking awesome. And number 1 is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Ugh.
So there we go.
Ugh. I don't want anybody in the top 3 to go to the Super Bowl.
I don't really.
I still don't like I mean, like, I guess I'm fine with the Bills. The Bills are fine.
I don't really care. I mean, I would think it would be fun to have a Bills Super Bowl.
A Bills
KC,
Cowboys Super Bowl, sure.
no. KC, I still like, even though people don't like them because they're good now.
Yeah, I don't really have anything against Casey.
You know, and it's fun that, like in the top, yeah, me neither. I like them. And in the top 7, there's 3 NFC East teams. That's pretty nutty.
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
And then, and then the only NFC North team that's in the top 4 is the Vikings, and the next one down is the Packers at like 18. Didn't see that one coming.
Scott asked if we've discussed Brady going to Kraft's wedding and blowing off a walkthrough last week, a wedding Belichick and no active paths went to. We have not, because I didn't care, and I didn't even know.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And I think he's Tom Brady. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
He can do whatever he wants. What
he
they gonna
really
do?
can.
What are they gonna do? Bench him?
Yeah, I mean, like he can do what he wants because the coaches and refs all are looking out for him.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, these like fucking roughing the passer calls in some of these games have been absolutely bonkers.
Yes.
Like, and Troy Aikman got in trouble the other week because he said, what did he say? He said,
He said,
"Why don't we just
like,
all put on
someone
dresses?"
taking the dresses off or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Why don't we just? I just wish we would all take the dresses off. I heard him say that live, and I go, "Ooh, he's gonna get in trouble."
As he should. As he should.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Troy. You can't say that kind of shit anymore, you idiot.
How's your bottle? How where you at? Oh, he's killing it, guys. He's doing it. He did it.
I did it.
Yeah. I have not killed my bottle, nor will I.
That's good. You should.
I will not. I will not kill this bottle tonight.
Mine
I've
was
got
probably- Mine was probably 5% for the whole thing. Oh, 7. So it wasn't anything.
This is 43% alcohol, 86 proof.
Yeah, slightly higher than mine. Yeah. So we're over an hour now. I mean.
Yeah, man, it feels good to be back.
Yeah, and you know, it's fucking, the power rankings was, you know, it can be a little bit dry, but I feel like that was important to do, considering that this is the first time all year, and probably I guess Juicy's that what we can just start at the mid jacks.
Yeah, let's do it.
Next week or
Yeah.
next week.
So if you're gonna join us in the podcast this week, come with your mid jack. Your mid jack picks.
Yeah, yeah, jack your picks and wait. Yeah, and then if you want, you can even shoot it over to us at Pro Football Juice at G. Wait a second. This Moscato was sponsored.
I can't believe you waited. How did you not remember to do that?
I don't know. I don't, and it didn't play right. Here we go.
Oh
Yeah, that's loud. The glasses flew off my head. Loud?
boy. Yeah.
Can't even say loud now. Is nothing safe? It's nothing sacred anymore.
You know what? You should check out our Facebook and Twitter, Pro Football Juice, at Twitter and Facebook, or Hashtag Juice
Juice Nation. That was bad.
You started it with saying the pro football juice at gmail.com shit.
Yeah, I know, but you messed it up.
No, I just surprised you though.
Hey, you can listen to us anytime one of these is available on anytime podcasts. Anywhere podcasts are available. Okay, never mind. You did fine.
Tune in sometime.
I take back anything I said bad about you.
Well, I don't even know where we are.
You can watch us live anytime we do this. Twitch.tv/Pro Football Juice, or old episodes or episodes one day past on the YouTubes.
Dude.
I think that's it, right? I don't know.
Thanks to Arcadia Brewing.
Oh yeah. Thanks to Smoky Room Films.
Thanks to Brad.
Thanks to Britt, and Menems.
Yeah. Thanks to who watched us tonight and bearing through this shit.
Scotty.
And Michael. And Emily.
Emily. All right.
Emily texted me train wrecks. Deuces.